Hi guys, Sebastian here with Set Apart Health, your wellness mentor, and today I want to talk to you about 3 topics that are near and dear to my heart. Very personal topic for me. It's 3 reasons why you feel tired all the time, and really it's 3 reasons why I felt tired all the time. And I want to walk you guys through my story and how I got involved in chiropractic, why I love chiropractic, and pretty much how I'm here and why I'm doing this video for you guys. So it started pretty much why I felt tired in high school. So in high school, I felt like I was getting sleep all the time, but also I felt like I was tired all the time. I could take a nap any single time. During school, yes, I was one of those kids that fell asleep during every topic, right? But I still, made it through, so it's okay. And then through college as well, I just felt like I could sleep all the time, so much so that I wouldn't even hear my alarm in the morning, right? So I even had a friend that would come to my house and he'd say, "Hey, Sebastian, you need to get up. We need to get to class," right? We shared first period together. He would come and wake me up, and then we would go. So my tiredness and fatigue was abnormal, right? It was something that many Americans experience today, but not many people talk about it because, yeah, there's a reason. You're lazy, or you don't want to get up, or this and that, right? So I want to talk to you about those 3 reasons right now. So the first reason for me specifically, and for most people, is the nervous system. So when I got introduced, or when I met my wife, Dr. Holly, she told me all about chiropractic, and she said, "You need to go to a chiropractor and get your spine checked." And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. How does that link to digestive health? How does the spine and moving bones? And I thought chiropractors were quacks. I thought they were all about moving bones and neck pain and back pain and all this and that. So I did decide to go. Age 19, I went to a chiropractor. When he did x-rays of me, he showed me my spine, and I had a 13-degree scoliosis, right? Now, 13-degree scoliosis doesn't sound that bad because, it's not like 30 or 40 or 50. But when you see that x-ray in a picture, you see that picture in front of you, my spine looked like the letter S. And I was worried. I was thinking, how did this develop? How did I get to this point? And then the doctor explained to me, the reason why you're experiencing fatigue, not only fatigue, but digestive problems, what I call brain fog, just tired all the time. I couldn't focus. I felt like I would read a paragraph 5 or 6 times. It just wouldn't sink in, right? So all these things are genuine concerns for me. So he told me, because you have a scoliosis, a 13-degree scoliosis, that deviation is putting pressure on all of those nerves that go to your digestion organs, right? So literally those bones are pinching those nerves that go to your stomach, your reproductive organs, all of these things that help you go number 1 and number 2, right? These bones are putting direct pressure on those nerves, and then my brain can't communicate through those nerves to my organs so that they can function at 100%, right? So when he explained that to me, I was like, well, that makes sense. In high school, I went to, so many doctors. I missed so many days of school just going to gastroenterologist because of such digestive problems, right? He was telling me, or all these doctors were telling me, take this, take that, take this natural supplement, take this drug, it will help, and nothing helped, right? So number 1 for me was the nervous system. Once I got my nervous system cleared, 2 months after being under chiropractic care, the first thing to go away for me was that brain fog, right? I felt like I had mental clarity. I could read what I had to do in school. I could, not have to read it 5 or 6 times, so I was more productive, right? So that was very important for me. And the next thing was my energy levels. They just shot up, right? I didn't need 12, 13, 14 hours of sleep like I thought I needed all the time. I was sleeping all the time. I needed, 8 or 9, even less over time, and I had more energy. I didn't feel like my body's trying to catch up, right? So nervous system, number 1, you really need to get that nervous system checked, especially with a scoliosis like I had. My number 2 thing, the number 2 reason why you feel tired all the time is your gut health. Your gut health, right? Did you know that 74% of Americans actually experience gastrointestinal issues, right? That's a lot of Americans. That's almost 75. That's 3/4 of America experiencing some sort of gastrointestinal issue, right? We're seeing now huge epidemics with, for example, leaky gut, GERD, IBS, ulcerative colitis, a lot of people with chronic conditions in the gut, right? And I was one of them. Right, I literally would eat food. I was in college. I was trying to budget out my meals. I was trying to be savvy about money, but I wasn't too concerned about health at that time. So, I was eating Taco Bell almost every day. I could budget that out with my small budget monthly, And I thought, I'm doing great. I can eat in 15 minutes in between class, and then I could fall asleep during class because I was tired from all this food. And did you know that 70% of your immune system lives in your gut? So whatever you're feeding yourself, you're either boosting your immune system or you're shooting it down. And that's exactly what I was doing. What I was eating, what I was consuming was making me even more tired all the time. And that was really detrimental to my health. So much so that I actually had to have my appendix taken out because I had so many gut issues, right, related to not only my scoliosis in my spine, which is the number one thing. That's what the doctor told me. That's the reason why your body isn't healing, right? Your body isn't able and capable of doing damage in a good way because there's so much damage done to those nerves, to those organs, right? And then secondly, what I was eating, Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A or all these things that were convenient that were around our college. And I was thinking, well, this is great. So the second one, definitely gut health. We need to make sure that our gut environment, our microbiome, is a healthy one, right? So again, with the leaky gut, we see so many people in this office with leaky gut, for example. And leaky gut, what that means is simply that the intestines, right, the lining of the intestines literally has little microscopic holes where undigested particles like gluten, for example, can go through there and then will actually leach into your bloodstream, and then your body will be poisoned whichever respective area, right? So this is going to affect your immune system. Again, 70% of that immune system living in your gut is going to be affected, right? So we're seeing people with thyroid issues, for example, right? We're seeing people with lupus, autoimmune type stuff that we're seeing all the time. These are epidemics, right? We're seeing so many people with thyroid issues, the leaky gut again, and we're wondering where it stems from, right? So the number 3 reason for me, and as well for you, why you're feeling tired is water. Right? I didn't drink enough water. I'm struggling. I need to keep myself on track about drinking water. A lot of Americans have chronic dehydration, right? And this is a very serious thing. It's not just something that we think, water, I haven't had any. I'm drinking Coke all the time or soda or whatever other drinks that you're having that are full of high fructose corn syrup probably. Now, we're not drinking enough water, and what that does, it's literally degenerating your cells. When I would go to Taco Bell and eat my meals in between classes, I would drink Coke. I would drink, whatever soda I could find, juices, stuff filled with high fructose corn syrup. That's terrible for my gut environment, right? And this is not allowing me to have any energy to boost my immune system, right? So we're 75% water. Our beings are 75% water. Now, when we're not feeding this to our bodies, we're literally degenerating. We're literally, our brain function decreases. Our digestion decreases. So we're going to have more autoimmune stuff. We're going to have fatigue. We're going to have even constipation. A lot of people complain of constipation, say, I can't go to the bathroom. A simple thing they can do is just drink more water. Right? You should be drinking daily. I should have been drinking daily half of my body weight. Right? So if you weigh, let's say, 150 pounds, you should be drinking 75 ounces of water daily. How many people do you think do that daily? Right? Not many. So I posted a lemonade recipe, which is just water, lemons, and liquid stevia, a good form of stevia, not a bad form. And that's another way of getting your water intake. You definitely want water by itself, right? But you can do that lemonade recipe, and I'll post that in the link below. These are my top 3 reasons why I felt tired, why I know you're feeling tired. This is a big epidemic, and we really need to take control of our health by doing this. So again, I'm going to summarize this. Number 1 is nervous system, or your nervous interference that you may be experiencing, that I experienced through my scoliosis. The number 2 reason is your gut health, right? I had so many digestive problems, so much so that I had to have an appendix surgery, right? And that affected my overall health, my gut health, my immune system. I had brain fog from that as well, and I had fatigue from that, right? So we need to take care of these things. And the number 3 reason is our water intake. This is a very simple and practical thing we could do. We can even apply it right now. So I'm going to remind you guys, go ahead and get a glass of water right now and drink half of your body weight in water today. So these are the 3 top reasons for us, guys. Make sure to like this video, to subscribe to our channel, share this with your friends, because I know anybody and everyone can benefit from this great information. Feel free to post any comments, any questions that you may have, or just ideas on videos that you would like for us to cover in the future. We'd love to hear from you guys, and thanks so much. I hope you enjoy this video. Take care. you crying the whole time I was doing the video? This is Luke, and he was crying the whole time I was doing the video. So if you hear some little
Actually, it was more talking. Were you jabbering?
he was talking.
Were you jabbering?
Say hi. Make sure to like this video, guys. Thanks so much.